Nigeria will overcome India as the next exporter of tech talent, Minister speaks. The Minister of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, said Nigeria will overcome India as the next global exporter of technology talent. Tijani said this in an interview on Channel Television Sunrise Daily on Monday. The minister said that the overall target of one of the flagship programs of his ministry is to create jobs for the teeming Nigerian youths. According to Tijani, the program, which is geared towards training 3 million technical talents in 4 years, is to make Nigerians a net exporter of technology talents, just like India. We want to make Nigeria a net exporter of technology talent. And by net exporter, we do not mean that people necessarily live abroad, because within the technology space, you can now work remotely. I have been part of a tech space for the last 15 years as well. The current development in the tech startup space is being driven by less than 10,000 technical talents. The almighty Andela, which is well-known startup that does training, do not train up to 10,000 people in Nigeria, yet they have been quite successful to strengthen that ecosystem. So if where we are today is being built by less than 10,000, imagine when we train talents. Talents is a prerequisite for our digital economy. When we train people they can build, we can export. India did it. It is nothing new. India was the source of technology talent for many years. It is our time because we have everything it takes to be able to get there. One thing we do not scream enough is this technology aspect. The selling of skill. We don't scream it enough. When I mean the selling of skill, I don't mean something you can touch. Now, read me this. Technology brought about the fact that I have a knowledge in doing something. Before, all those things, we don't see them before. I have a knowledge in doing something. Let's say I have a knowledge in cooking a meal, and I don't want to sell food. Let's say maybe because I live abroad, I don't want to sell food. Of course, because selling of food will cost me. Maybe I want to focus on my work, but I also want to do something to bring me more income. But I have, let's say for instance, I've been a caterer for, let's say, 15 years. I've worked in the kitchen. You understand? You've worked with hospitality. What's it called? In the hospitality sector, where the part you worked for was, you were in the kitchen, you were making, so different kind of recipes of cooking. Do you know that you don't need to cook to make money? It is not the must that you own matches, you bring your gas, no. Do you know that you can actually sell that your skill, in the sense that you can come out and you have an ebook, you have an e-recipe book, how to prepare jollof rice in 10 different ways. How to prepare. Do you know that? And you can actually sell it and people are going to buy. It is technology. I stay where I am. I record dates. I do set up my camera, whatever. Say how to do it or cook it once. Say how to do it once. As in, just the whole stress of cooking that particular meal once and once and once and once. If it is like 50 recipes you want to create, you create it. If it's like 15 you want to create, you create it. If it is, you want to create what's it called, Nigerian meals, you want to create intercontinental dishes, you can stay anywhere. What am I saying? I am not trying to, I'm not focusing on what he's saying, because what he's saying is, he's the minister now, a Nigerian person. I don't want to believe what he's saying. Sincerely, our politicians don't make us, and our former leaders don't make us. We be say if person come aside come talk, we no go believe him. So me, I'm saying people do not understand. People have not come to the realization of what they can do with tech. You are somebody, you have been, let's say for instance, you have been a customer service agent for more than 10 years. there are things that if you go into an organization, you know how to fault, oh, this particular customer service, you know their platform, their software, you know everything about it. My dear, you can sell that skill. But the thing is, people have not come to that realization. Do you understand? As in, that means that that thing that you are doing already, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is to find ways of marketing it and making people know that you have a product. Do you understand? Technology has advanced to the extent where you don't need, it is not a must you sell things that are tangible that you can touch. You understand? Somebody can sit down in their house and tell you, what's it called? Somebody can sit down in your house and tell you this is how you are going, you should go about building your house. And people will buy it. Somebody will sit down in their house and tell you this is how you should build your house. If you want to build your house, watch this. And you buy it and watch. And they tell you, oh, make sure you check. Maybe what they're telling you in that particular course that you bought. This is, and you tell you, oh, make sure, you make sure you when you get your land, you check if that land is truly, what's it called, is truly available for sale before you get, maybe they tell you all those things that you might even have already known before, but maybe your mind did not too dig there. Now, I don't dwell on this issue too much. Let's go back to what this person said. So he's saying that he wants to raise 1 million. He said he wants to raise 3 million, according to what he said here. They want to raise like India. The thing is, no be for mouth. No be for mouth. To do that, the government itself, people itself, yes, technology will have to advance, and people have to embrace economy. So people who they don't believe this thing I'm saying, they don't believe it. They don't believe that even making money, there's making money online. You can actually make money online. There are people that don't believe it. They believe it's a scam. You understand? So I don't know why he's going to come out and say 3 million. It is not by the number of people trained, though. It is by the number of people whom you train that are actually doing what you want them to do. Let's say, for instance, you bring a skill acquisition, you bring free, you bring people who come to teach people how to, what's it called? Everybody programming is, programming was, if you talk about it before, it was programming. Teach people skills. Customer service skill is also, a kind of tech skill. Data entry is a kind of, you can refer to it as tech. You understand? Something that I can do wherever I can do it and send you and push it to you and you see it. You understand? You pay me my money. It should be referred to as tech. It is not until you sit down and rack your brain. So you cannot come outside and say 3 million people. You have to make people to welcome, to embrace it. Like I said, there are people who do not believe these things are real. You understand? They don't believe that you can make money online. They cannot believe you. They will tell you that it is fraud. So I think it is not going to be easy for him to say 3 million, except you just want to train people. If you really want people to be in that particular industry, you want to train people and those people in turn train people and those people in turn train people, it should not be the number. You should be looking at the quality. How long is it going to take me to take somebody who does not have anything to do with technology, build that person up and set that person up, and the person in return does the same thing, and it continues like that. All right, on this note, I've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.